Hi everybody, it's the Geo Doctor coming to you today from the Geo Doctor's office. It's been a while since we spoke, and I hope each and every one of you are staying healthy. I hope your families are all doing well. Well wishes from my home to yours. This is going to be, I hope, a quick video. I apologize, I've not posted up much eye candy this year so far. I spent quite a long time on the Dr. Cranky build. And then I immediately went in, and I'm working on a large diorama here in the office because I have to find a way to store these models that I have to build, or my models aren't going to have anywhere to go. So what I'm doing is I'm making a diorama. It's about two foot wide and deep rather, and it's about 5.5 feet long. So I'm hoping by the time I'm done I can put at least 35 to 45 cars in the diorama. Along with that, I also put up a 2-bay Fujimi garage. It's now all decked out. I've done that part of the decorating the garage. I've got a couple of my models that weren't the most successful ones. They were my earlier builds. And it's starting to take shape, and I really hope to be able to do a video shortly. I am struggling through trying to get the Chevy 3100 shop truck done, the one that Dr. Cranky just did, only I'm doing mine with the Texaco livery as shown on the box, only I'm making my own little tweaks to it. I took the inline 6 out, I put a 289 Chevy in there. It was a chromed engine, and I used translucent paint on it, so I hope to show you what a chromium engine looks like. It's really kind of neat. But with this weather that we're having right now in southern Ontario, my arthritis and my hands are just really hurting, guys. I'm hurting for sleep, and my dexterity in my hands right now, I'm really suffering, and it's really making model making very difficult. Also, my paint is taking forever to dry because it is just so humid out. I tell you, I'm starting to feel like Noah. If this rain doesn't let up, I'm just going to build an ark and call it quits. What can I do? Anyways, I want to share with you some of the recent acquisitions I made over the weekend. I hope you enjoy them. I got some fantastic deals. I'm just zooming out right now so you'll be able to see some of these boxes. And just want to show you some of my recent acquisitions and what's going on here and what I've got planned for the future. Okay, so as most of you who know me know, I am a Mopar fan. And in my hands from Revell, I have a 1970 Dodge Charger 2-in-1 kit. Beautiful kit. Just trying to get the reflection of the light off of it. There you go. You can see that. It's a lot better than looking at my ugly mug. Certainly going to build up skill level 2. It'll build up to be a very nice car. Trying to show you some of the pictures on the box. There we go. Here's some right here. It's got a 426 Hemi in it. And it looks like a really nice and exciting model to build, and I'm looking forward to doing it. I don't know if any of you guys have seen this. I'm sure some of you older models have. This is an IMC kit. This is a kit that was made in Detroit, believe it or not. And it's the Dodge L700 tilt cab. This is a very, very old model of the Dodge 700 tilt cab. Which, by the way, we used to make right here in Windsor. Yeah, we used to make this here at the Chrysler plant, the Dodge Plant 1. We used to build this truck right here in Windsor. So I picked this one up, and with it, I also got a second Dodge L700 kit, only this one is a Lindbergh kit. Once again, the Dodge L700. So I managed to pick up 2 very nice trucks, and what really endears them to me is, like I say, originally these trucks were built here in Windsor, and so many of my friends and family are employed by the Chrysler Corporation or Ford Motor Company. Well, Windsor is the Motown of Canada, and you know, it's kind of nice to have something that was made right here. going along with the L700, I did make a trade with Badass Canadian for a 9,000 gallon tanker truck, and in turn he gave me this Lindbergh Dodge L700, and it's got about a 4,500 gallon tanker on the back of it. And what I plan to do with this particular L700 is incorporate this into my diorama as a Texaco fuel tanker, which would be making a drop at the gas station at my shop, because I do have pumps that are going to go with it. Sorry, everything's falling down all over the place here. And that's the joy of not having any room. Why, you're probably wondering why I'm looking up here all the time rather than looking down here. It's because I moved my camera. My camera used to be up there. As you all know, this thing drives me absolutely insane. So now it's down here. So I'm looking up there to talk to you when the camera's down here. What can I say, guys? It's just a lot of drugs and medication that catches up to you. Okay, the next one. From AMT, the Yankee Challenger. Once again, this is a 1970 Challenger with a 426 Hemi in it. I just love this car. I love the stance of the car. I love the way it's going to stand and build out. I doubt very much I'm going to have a 76 on it. I doubt very much it's going to be orange. But once again, it's a Mopar, and I love the old Cudas. I love the old Challengers. They were great. Okay, next on the agenda. I got this model, and then I happened to catch Andy from the Rocket Silos video, and he built this car, and he was talking about the annoyance that this car was when he built it. So it's really scary now, because I have the utmost respect for Andy at the Rocket Silo, and boy, if he has trouble, I can only imagine what this model's going to do to me. But it is a classic. Again, I'm a Gasser fan, and it is the 1951 Henry J. Gasser. It looks great. It's got actual pictures of the car. If I can get that glare off the screen, you'll even enjoy it more. There you go. That's the actual car, and that's probably how I'm going to build it out, and I'll paint it white as per the actual car and how it shows on the car or on the box. I picked up these next two trucks, not trucks, but actually trailers. I scooped these in Detroit. I went to a place called Gibraltar Trade Center, and I picked up two of these bad boys. These are made by Tester, and it's from their Big Rigs trailer series. They are a 1/28 scale, and they're a combination of styrene and metal, and these bad boys build out to 22 inches long when they're done. Skill level 3, both reefer trailers. I have two of them here. They're identical, as you can see. There we go. I picked up two of these off a vendor. For both trailers, $24. I thought that was one whale of a deal. And you know what? The difference between a 1/24 and a 1/28, well, we all know we're only talking 4 millimeters, basically. And I intend to put these on the back of these Lindbergh, single-axle Lindbergh tractors, and I don't think anybody would know the difference if I hadn't said anything. So I think it's a really good score. If some of you remember, a little while back, I bought my first NASCAR, and it's the 3M NASCAR, and I bought it to build for my daughter as a gift. And in preparation of doing it, since I've never done a NASCAR, I picked up this on eBay for $9. Brand new Kellogg's Monte Carlo, and I figure this will be my first, dipping of my toe into the pond of NASCAR, and should be fun to help prepare myself for doing that 3M, the M&M's car. Sorry, not 3M, M&M. One second. Same time, Picked myself up a nice Charger, or a Duster rather, and this is old Tom the Mongoose McEwen 75 Plymouth Duster, an HRA funny car. I love this car. I love how it looks. I've actually got two of these now, and I do have a set of Slicks decals that I'm going to put on one of them, so this way I can have two Duster dragsters all made out and keeping them in their right livery. Another truck I picked up came in the mail this week online. A second Kenworth W900. Lovely Revell kit. And skill level 2. Looks like a nice truck. Should build out very nicely. There's some of the pictures on the side. There you see the, it looks like a cat diesel on it. Nice looking truck. Probably will be one of the first semis that I actually build. You notice the pile's getting higher? I'm now peeking over the models to see the camera. Now, the next one, I want to thank Badass Canadian. He happened to make a connection so that he could buy some trucks. As you know, he's getting out of the car modeling and going trucks right now, and he came across a guy who had a very, very rare model. As most of you know, I'm an ex-rescue firefighter, and I always wanted this kit. I know they're hard to come by, guys, but the Geodoctor's one lucky fella. I got my hands on the Peterbilt fire truck. I hope you can all see that. Isn't that beautiful? That's the Peterbilt fire truck, skill level 5. It will be a little while now before I get onto this one. My skills, I don't feel confident enough with my skills right now that I want to take a prize truck like this, you know, that's very rare and very costly. I don't really feel confident enough right now to stick my fingers or my toes into that pool. Did a trade with Badass Canadian, and from him I gave a 9,000 gallon tanker. As I say, I got this. It's a the Coors Bill Elliott stock car trailer. I have no intentions of taking this and making it into a stock car trailer. Here's some of the side views. I mean, it's got opening doors front and back, 2 on the side. It's got tool cabinets inside. You know, you can see right over here. It's got a drill press, a workbench. You can see the snap-on kits in the back. It's got steps, ramps, you name it, it's there. What I will be doing with this kit, rather than making a racing kit out of it, I intend to make a command center, the mobile command center, probably for the New York Fire Department. And it will probably go on the back end of a Kenworth and or a Peterbilt that I plan on building. And they'll all be painted in the proper livery for the FDNY. And I'm really excited because by the time I'm done with that truck, I imagine it's going to take me 4 or 5 months to do it. But, well, you'll just wait and see, but it'll be all wired up and the lights will all be working. Should be quite nice. This is the model that I was just so very excited to get my hands on. This is the fire rescue ambulance from Johan, 1/25th scale. I believe it's a 67 Cadillac high-rise. And of course, Johan was a Detroit model factory, and this is done in the Detroit Fire Department livery. And when I took my very first ambulance ride, it was in a car exactly like this. You have the option also of doing it as a private ambulance. Of course, you're just going to switch your paint, switch your decals. Very, very nice unit. You look inside. It has the old jump seats that we used to use. Here I go again, right here. The jump seats here. This is where we used to do our ventilation suction. It has the oxygen bottles and containers, and it also has a stretcher that you can build up and slide into the back. I was absolutely thrilled to find this model. Highly sought after model by many people. Little Joe, I'm sorry, brother. I know how much you want one of these. I'm trying to locate one at a decent price, my brother, but I'm not parting with this one. Here's another one I found. It's called the Midnight Cowboy. It's a custom Chevy wrecker. I hear this is pretty rare and not readily available. It's a beautiful Revell model. I once saw a pickup truck. I think it's called the Pickup Pete. And to be honest with you, I think this is just another takeoff from Revell on that same model, only they've put a tow truck on the back of it, and they put a Chevy grill. But other than that, it looks pretty close to being the basic same model. And there you go. You can see some of the options that it carries in the kit on the side. So that's it for my latest haul. I know it's quite a bit, and I don't look forward to putting these back where I just got them. Now, for anybody out there who may be looking to obtain some stuff, as I say, I have been doing a diorama, and I bought a Fujimi garage, and I put two Fujimi garages together to make mine. I managed to make a deal, traded a couple kits over to Badass Canadian. He took his diorama down of his garage, and he had an 8-bay garage, and I just got a pile of goodies from him. Cost me a couple kits, but it was well worth it. But in the interim time, I had gone out and I had bought from Fujimi their mechanics tricks, the mechanics kit. It's got, I'm not sure if it's 4 or actually 8 different workers in it, but I do have this kit available for trade. If any of you brothers need something like this, PM me. Maybe we can trade for something. Who knows? It is open. I apologize. That's how I received it. I also happen to have a lot of extra men that I've not assembled yet, and I'm sure we can work out a deal. I also have 2 of these on hand. These are the Fujimi toolkits for the inside decor of your garage. You can see it's got storage racks, it's got your oxyacetylene welders, it's got your MIG welder, it's got your furnace, it's got workbenches, your desk, floor jack creepers, extension cords. Oh man, it just goes on and on and on and on. And I would read you what it has from the box, except everything in the box is Japanese or Chinese, whatever. I happen to have 2 of these. These normally retail for about $25 to $30 per box, so I do have 2 of them available. And the mechanics, sometimes you can score them in around the $15 mark. So if any of you brothers are out there and you're looking to put a diorama together, and you're looking for some of this assembly that you can paint up and customize your own stuff, drop me a line, PM me. I'm always on Facebook, and I will get back to you. And if you want to work something out in trade that I'm interested in, I'm sure we can work a deal out somehow. Well, that's it. Taking up enough of your time. This is the Geo Doctor saying God bless. Glad to have shared my good fortune with you today. And I hope to get back to you real soon with some eye candy, God willing and the pain willing and the weather letting up. Take care, everybody. This is the Geo Doctor saying bye now.